Welcome to the Slay Your May Challenge. My name is Kelly. I am the owner of Walk Like Warriors, and I am so stoked to spend the next 10 days with you. The goal is to help you get more time, more breathing room back in your May, help it feel way more organized and less chaotic than it was last year. And hey, maybe even grow that sweet business of yours. Who am I? I've got 4 kids. My oldest 2 are married. So busy mama of 4, been married to my best friend for 25 years. And I am a certified director of operations. So before Walk Like Warriors ever came to be, I was working inside of lots of small businesses as the CEO's director of ops. But who am I beneath that layer? I'm a woman just like you who's really busy, and I'm always trying to strike that balance between time freedom and money freedom, growing this business that I love so much, but also having tons of time for the people I care about the most. So let's get into day one. Welcome to day one. I'm so excited that you are here. I want to talk real quick. I almost did this video with blindfolds on, but I was like, hey, this is my first YouTube video. Maybe we should leave the blindfolds for a different video. I want to talk to you. If you follow me on Instagram, I coach for free there every day in stories, but you know that I have this huge love for psychology. And in psychology, there is something called avoidance coping. Now you're like, don't, this is boring. What does this have to do with me? Just hang with me for one quick second. Avoidance coping is, we all do it, by the way, all of us in some area of our lives, but it's basically ignoring a stressor, something that's causing us discomfort, in the hopes that maybe the stress will just go away or we'll pick up the stress a different day. And it feels like it's reducing our stress because we're avoiding it. It's actually growing it. So we see this with people in tons of credit card debt. The bills come, but they don't want to open the envelope. Opening the envelope doesn't change the amount that's on that piece of paper, but somehow just avoiding it altogether, it feels like it's bringing comfort while actually in reality, it's leading to more stress. We see this with people who are really overweight. They won't get on the scale. Sometimes it's been years since they've been on the scale. It doesn't change how much they actually weigh, but we can have comfort in avoiding things. And so we're not going to do that with our May girls. I get it. I have this tendency too, where I'm like, ugh, I feel like if I look at it, it's just going to make me so stressed out. But we're not going to do any kind of avoidance coping. So today's challenge is really just to get it all out there. All right. So stick with me. I'm going to give you a couple of things that were in the email you got, but then a couple of extra tips toward the end of this video. So first things first, we're going to block it. So you see how I did this? I want you to pop into your whenever you're watching this, but go to the month that's ahead. For most of you, that's going to be May. And you're starting to get all those emails. You're starting to get all of those grad party, wedding, shower invites. You're getting all the things about sports wrapping up and field trips and field days and last day of school and the recitals. All of it can feel super overwhelming, whether you've got kids at home or you don't. Let's get it all out there. I have a close family member. He does a lot of debt counseling with people. And at the first meeting, he requires them to bring all of their debt, all the papers, and they spread them all out. That's essentially what we're doing. I promise you, hang with me. You're going to feel better once this is done. So you're just going to time block like what I did here. And then I built out a week for you so you can kind of see it. I love color coding. Color is easy for our brain to recognize and see patterns and things. So for this example, this sweet woman, her personal life is going to be in yellow. So she's got a manicure here, brunch with the girls. So we've got some overlap there, something to be aware of. Everything for her kids is in purple. And if you want to change a color, so for her business, it's in blue here. If you're using Google Calendar, you just right click it and then you can select the color to color code it. So she can see all her business stuff at a glance. All her personal things are in purple for the family and yellow for herself. And so we can kind of see at a glance what's happening. And I know, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. So right now, I want you to pause the video and come back when this is done, but I want you to put everything into your May calendar, skip ahead to all the different weeks, everything that you know about. Open up your email, open up the pieces of paper that came home, go grab those shower invites that you got, the wedding invites that you got. I want you to get all of it right in front of you. Pause this video and then do what I did. So you're going to just double click on your calendar of choice, make the event. Oh, I would love this. Make the event and then you can go ahead and build it all out and then unpause the video and come back to me once you have it built out. The color coding is optional, so go do it and then come on back. 3, 2, 1. All right, so you've blocked it, you've color coded it. Now I'm gonna give you a couple tips in just a second. This was in your email though, is if it requires you to be in your car, I learned this from a CEO, 9-figure a year CEO. And I've carried it with me ever since then. And he would always block time for travel. So this person is going to chaperone this field trip. And so what we're going to do is he always used the charcoal gray color. So I just kept it. I feel like it's so nice to get someone else's system and not have to think of your own way of doing it. And so what this does is, let's say you use something like Calendly, it prevents anyone from booking that time. But you know what else, sweet one? It helps you remember that you're going to be in the car so that you don't do something like this and then you got a real problem on your hand. Now, not everyone travels for 30 minutes. So like, let's say you live in San Francisco and you need 2 hours for travel, you go do it, whatever time block. But what you want to do next, and you're going to pause the video again, is I want you to put 30 minutes of travel. Now, 30 minutes is the minimum. I just want to say this. So even if your kid's school is 8 minutes away, I still want you to do 30 minutes to give yourself some buffer time. So this is a client Zoom. There's no travel for that, of course. Track award ceremony, there's travel. So I want you to go ahead and before and after each event that's outside of your home, go ahead and add your travel blocks now. And then I'll come back with 2 quick tips for you. Ready? So 3, 2, 1, go do it. All right. So if you are using multiple calendars, this is technically 3 tips. I want you to get all your calendars fed into one, and you're going to choose your one main calendar. I don't want you having to have a paper calendar at home and the work calendar and the home calendar and your husband's calendar and your kids' calendar. You can have all those separate calendars, but you want a Bible calendar. You want a calendar that is like the Bible for your life. And so for me, my calendar of choice is Apple's iCal. And so I have all my calendars feeding into that one calendar and talking to it. And you can toggle the different calendars on and off inside of iCal. Now I know you're like, I don't know how to do that. I'm sure you know how to use ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. So all you need to do is pop into your AI tool of choice and just say, I have a Google calendar and an Apple calendar, and I want Apple to go in, like just tell it what you want, and just say, talk to me like I'm in 3rd grade. Give me step-by-step instructions, and ChatGPT or whatever one you use will help you. All right, how about those 2 quick extra bonus tips? Number 1, you may have already noticed while I'm talking, but look at this in red. I want you to choose a color you haven't used before. I like red because it's not my favorite color, so I don't use it for any of my calendars. And if there are things that you absolutely cannot forget about, so this mom is bringing cupcakes for the last day of school party, you want to put it in red right here. And then you could put different things like there's 23 kids in the class or what have you, if you need to have any notes. That's a really good way to trigger your brain. So let's say that you have agreed for the award ceremony that you are going to pick up the trophies. So you would maybe put that on Sunday in bright red. You could even add a notification or an alarm. So helpful. Don't use a color that you use anywhere else. Just do that. And it's going to change the game for you and help you not have to hold so much stuff up here. Do you love it? And then my next tip is this. The week before, what I like to do, you could do it on Saturday. So let's say you work full time and you're side hustling in your business, and like Saturday's your only day to get stuff done. For me, because I walk like warriors full time, I can use my Fridays for personal and business. So you might want to do something like this to do today. Okay, so we're like making this super obvious. And let's just say I'm going to do a 4-hour or 3-hour block, 4-hour block. What you can do is you can go into this and you can write notes in here, like pick up the cupcake supplies. Someone needs a new dress for the award ceremony. We have to do a brown bag lunch for field trip on Monday. And you can do it like this. And of course, you could change that color to red. And so essentially, you're using it like your checklist for the upcoming week. Okay. I hope that's helpful to you. I know I get very excited, but I'm so excited for this series because it is micro wins for you for the next 10 days. Some of it's going to be personal. Some of it's going to be home life. A lot of it's going to be business. I am a business coach after all, how to grow that sweet business of yours, even during the chaotic month of May. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's brand new. Women supporting women is a core value of Walk Like Warrior. So I hope you'll support this brand new YouTube channel and give it a subscribe. I'm going to be doing a sales series this summer. I think it's going to really help you. So please check it out. And I'll see you for day 2 tomorrow.